Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Upanishad teaches, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. All this indeed is Brahman. All this indeed is Ishvara. Ishvara is of the nature of anugraha, blessing. Meaning that what is the blessing of the Lord. What is the grace of the Lord. It is true that there appears a lot of suffering in the universe. How can you say so much suffering is the blessing of the Lord? How can you say it is the grace of the Lord? It is not easy to say that, yes. And still, if we have a cosmic view, not take a given event individually, we look at any event from a cosmic point of view. For the fact that there is a past as well as a future of every event. That in the happening of every event, not only a few local factors, but the universal factors are involved. Then perhaps we may be able to find an order even in an apparent disorder. If an apparent disorder is considered from a time frame which is beginningless and endless, an event when considered as a fraction of the whole cosmos, then we may be able to see an order working there also. How there is law of karma, the order of dharma, the order of morality. How everything over the course of time balances itself. What appears to be a tsunami right now, what appears to be an earthquake, it also has its own reasons. And considering everything in terms of time and place, in the context of infinite time and vast space, all those calamities ultimately are meant for a universal order. Considering a great length of time and vast space, we find that there is an order in the nature even when a given event may appear very painful. Similarly also, in the human community, if we consider a long past and the coming future, there will appear a moral order. Meaning that what is in order. That means we have to change or modify our own perception, our own judgment in keeping with this statement of the Upanishad. More importantly, that there is order in my life. My life is an expression of the blessing, of the grace of Ishvara. Whatever has happened had a reason. What is happening has a reason, and what will happen will also have a reason. And that reason is not the mechanical reason of cause and effect. Ishvara is the karma phaladata, the dispenser of the results of the action. So one may say that whatever has happened or whatever is happening is a result of my own karma. That is true, but we remember that it is Ishvara, the embodiment of grace and blessing, that is dispensing the result. So even when a given event is a result of my action, grace of Ishvara is involved. Meaning that whatever Ishvara gives me, whether pleasant or painful, is all meant for my well-being. This is called Shraddha. A faith or a trust based on the statement of the Upanishads. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. What is this Brahman? And Brahman is limitless. Brahman is complete. Brahman is the nature of Ananda. In Ananda, there can only be grace and blessing. In Ananda, in fullness that Brahman is, there cannot be a lack or a want. There is no lack or want. There is no raga or dvesha. If there is no raga or dvesha, there is no rajas or tamas. Then what is this sattva? When there is sattva, there is always a blessing or a grace. Thus it is my faith, my Shraddha, based on giving a benefit out to the Upanishads, to the teachers, to the saints and wise people who declare that their life has been an expression of Ishvara's grace. My life was, is, and will be an expression of Ishvara's grace and blessing. Because as Lord Krishna says in the Gita, I am Suhrit, I am the well-wisher of all the creatures. When I say Ishvara is my well-wisher, it means that Ishvara aids me in my journey towards moksha. At whatever stage I am, Ishvara's grace is always there. It is for me to interpret a given event. I can interpret the events in my life as injustice. And then feel hurt, rejected and hurt. Or I can look upon even the painful events as a blessing in disguise. What is blessing? I am a favorite of Ishvara. therefore, he parcels to me his blessing in a way which is meant for my self-growth. There may be pain in the present for a gain in the long run. I am a blessed person. There has been no injustice. There has been only blessings in disguise. Because even if a person appears to be unfair to me, to be unjust to me, I have to remember that ultimately that person also is so prompted by Ishvara. Ishvara is Karta. He is the doer. Everybody else is Karanam, an instrument. Ishvara does what he does through a variety of instruments. And therefore, I understand that it is not appropriate or not in keeping the reason to blame somebody for my pain, to interpret an event as injustice, because there is Ishvara in the core of everything. In the core, there is grace and blessing. When I look at my life in this manner, I recognize that I'm a very fortunate person. That Ishvara has been so kind to tailor-make my life for my growth and well-being. And that is why I am where I am right now. I appreciate the blessing. I discover that I am a fortunate one. I have no reason to complain. I have no reason to blame. Blame others or blame myself. What has been, what is, and what will be is all in order. The order that is the grace of Ishvara. In that understanding, I feel very comfortable. In that understanding, my mind becomes free from all the conflicts, from all the blame and complaints, from all hurt and guilt. When I recognize that there is an Ishvara behind whatever is happening, that's when the mind becomes free from complaints, free from blaming, free from hurt, free from guilt. The mind becomes tranquil. The mind becomes quiet. The mind becomes silent. In that silent mind, I see myself as a witness of the silence. I'm a conscious being who is a witness of silence. I'm a conscious being who is silent. I'm the silent witness of the silence of the mind. The mind is silent because everything is resolved. That resolved, silent mind, I see myself as a silent witness. The silence in which there is no lack, there is no want, there is no need. The silence that is completely satisfying. I see myself as a silent, contented, conscious person. That is the core person that I am. The silent, contented, conscious person. All the agitations, all discontentment, all needs, all expectations are a result of wrong interpretation of my life. When there is right interpretation, then what is Ishvara? What was, what is, and what will be is a grace of Ishvara. then the mind gets resolved. Becomes free from complaints and blaming, free from blaming others and blaming the self. Then the mind acquires its natural state of silence and contentment. Silence and contentment are even the nature of the mind. The agitations are incidental. Silence is essential. The nature of the mind and the essential nature of the self. I am a silent, contented, conscious person. That is the appointment with myself. Appointment with the self, that is silent, contented consciousness. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.